first grade. I'm going to read with you our yellow reading book story, and I'm going to try to read it like this today. You can't see my face, but I'm here and smiling with you. I'm hoping that filming it this way you'll be able to see the words a little bit better. Our story for this week is called New Shoes for Sylvia. It says, once far away in another America, they're talking about South America, a package arrived at the post office. The package came from Tia Rosita. Inside, there were gifts for the whole family. Ooh, I wonder what kind of gifts. For Sylvia, there was a wonderful present, a pair of bright red shoes with little buckles that shone in the sun like silver. Right away, Sylvia took off her old shoes and put the beautiful new ones on. Then she walked around so everyone could see. Check out those new shoes. Looking pretty good. Mirror, mirror, she called, look, look. Those shoes are as red as the setting sun, her grandmother told her. But they are too big for you. Your shoes are as red as the inside of a watermelon, said Papa. But they are too big. You will fall if you wear them. Tia Rosita has sent you shoes the color of a rose, said Mama. We will put them away until they fit you. Has that ever happened to you? You've gotten new clothes, but they're too big. That's happened to me before. Sylvia was sad. What good were new shoes if you couldn't wear them? That night she slept with them in her bed. The next morning, Sylvia put on the red shoes again. Perhaps she had grown during the night. No, the shoes were still too big. But she saw that they were just the right size to make beds for her two dolls. Even though it was morning, the dolls went right to sleep in their new red beds. I wonder what else she's going to do with those shoes. What do you notice about the mom? What do you think might be in her tummy? A week passed and Sylvia tried on the red shoes again. Perhaps she had grown during the week. No, the shoes were still too big, but she saw that they made a fine two-car train. She pushed them around the floor. What a good ride the babies had in their red train. There she is, making a train with her shoes. Another week passed and Sylvia tried on the red shoes again. Certainly by now she had grown big enough so they would fit. No, the shoes were still too big, but Sylvia found some string and tied it to the shoes. Then she pulled the shoes like oxen working in the field. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but this story takes place in a different country. We probably don't see men working like this in our country. We probably see them using tractors. Still another week passed and Sylvia tried on the red shoes again. Would they fit? No, the shoes were still too big. But she saw that they were just the right size to hold the pretty shells and smooth pebbles that she had collected when she went to the beach with her grandparents. Have you ever collected shells on the beach like Sylvia? Yeah, me too. Another week passed and another and another. Sometimes Sylvia was so busy playing with the other children or helping Mama with the new baby. Ooh, we were right. They do have a new baby. Or feeding the chickens or looking for their eggs that she forgot to try on her new red shoes. One morning, Mama wrote a letter to Tia Rosita. Sylvia thought about the red shoes. She emptied out all the shells and pebbles and dusted the shoes off on her skirt. They were as red and beautiful as ever. Would they fit today? What do you think? Has she grown? Yes! Mira, Mira, she cried, running to show Mama and the baby. Look, look, my shoes are not too big now. Sylvia wore her new red shoes when she walked to the post office with Mama to mail the letter. Maybe there'll be a new package for us, said Sylvia. Packages don't come every day, said Mama. Maybe next time Tia Rosita will send me new blue shoes, said Sylvia. They mailed the letter and walked home. Sylvia's shoes were as red as the setting sun. They were as red as the inside of a watermelon. They were as red as a rose. The buckles shone in the sun like silver. And best of all, the shoes were just the right size for Sylvia. That is the end. Now, we want to think about Sylvia's new shoes. And could this story happen or not happen? You're right, this story could have happened. It's called realistic fiction. It's not a fantasy. It's something that really could happen. A little girl really could get new shoes. It's not a fantasy story like the story about sharks that we've read. It's something that could really happen. As you've noticed that this book is written in a different country than ours, and you might have noticed some differences about their country and our country. But I hope you have enjoyed New Shoes for Sylvia, and see if you can read it all by yourself. Great job, first grade.